I know, guys, and if you're like me and you saw the title, RuneScape Combat Update, you had a little freak out and a little heart attack, but I'm here to tell you it's alright. And if you saw in beta EOC/Legacy mashup and your heart just sank because you're like me and you're one of the few people that still play RuneScape 3 and enjoy it and really liked Legacy, or if you're one of those few people that really liked EOC and you just freaked out, I'm here to tell you it's alright, and it specifies over here where it says beta changes, EOC/Legacy mashup, melee two-hand improvements, Legacy soul split healing, PvP focus changes, giving feedback, and in other news, and then you can play the beta right here. And if you want to read all this, then just check out the description. I'll put a link and make sure that you can check out all this stuff. But I'm going to go show you what it looks like in game and explain it. Alright guys, so I think I found a spot where I can explain this new combat update pretty good and simple. So first we're going to start off with, okay, so I'm going to explain this. There's a little bit more, but I'm going to say there's four basic type of combat settings slash rearrangements that you can have now. So I'm going to start off with, okay, let's actually turn public off real quick. So we're going to start off with the legacy combat and the legacy interface. So let's go into these fire giants real quick, alright? If there's any left. There we go. There's one right there. So let's attack him, and then let's spec him. Bam. So that's how we know legacy as of right now. Hopefully I don't, and he's aggroed on me, so we're just going to walk away from him. That's how you know legacy as of right now, and this is how you know the legacy update with the nice interface that we have from about like 2010 2011ish with a little remix on it. Now let me just show you EOC. Bear with me for a second. Alright, so we're going to switch to EOC real quick. And this is how you know EOC. This is the second type of combat. And I have it on, I believe it's called Revolution. So, bam, that puppy's wrecked. But we have the adrenaline bar, and I can automatically click, you can manually click, you can do manual, revolution, or whatever the third option is that I am not really aware of, but we can see it in a second when we come over here. So if you go over here, game settings, you can look at the, let's see, I don't know where it is. It's not over here. No. So you can do your little EOC combat, but you already know what that is. Now this is where the two new, like, combat modes come in. Now let's say I want the EOC interface because I want to be able to move around my mini map and adjust my chat and adjust my center prayer and adjust this and adjust that. Now what you would do is just go back into the game settings and let's go legacy combat mode. So I want all this, but I don't want the legacy combat. Now look what I have. Revolution is no longer active. This is what it means. Now I'm attacking like I did in Legacy. And I can still move around all this junk, so let's just move it around. Let's say I want the map right here. Look, the map's right here. Or if I want it right here. Wow, and now I have this. A lot of people have been asking for this. They said they're going to have it for a long time. And now we finally have this part. Now let's go into the fourth mode, as I'll call it. Now let's say I like EOC, but I hate the EOC look because just this blue color does not fit me. So where we're going to go is we're going to get this interface back. Yeah, this is what we want. We want this interface. But what we also want is to have the EOC mode instead of. So it brings up a little bar, kind of how we had in 2012 with the 2010/11 layout. So look at this. So now if I type, it's a little weird. There's a way to turn off the chat so you don't have to, but it keeps my revolution update. And look at this, the little bar grows. They made it look a little bit different, but EOC with the legacy interface. Now a lot of people have asked for this and it's finally come. Even me and my friend Panof Lasagna, who was supposed to be my other vids, there's my other account right there, Life of Vids, but Panof Lasagna was supposed to be in the GE right there, Lasagna. He was supposed to be in the GE video with me, but he couldn't. But yeah, me and him were actually talking about this the other day. Let's go pop special. There we go. So this is neat because I don't like the interface at all when it comes to EOC, but I do use EOC for certain things, like when I'm in the fight caves or when I'm bossing. So now this gives me a little way to enjoy the look of RuneScape more, and it actually makes me like EOC a lot more than I would have. And I have the Revolution style actually activated as well, so now I don't even need to really worry about, like, it's kind of like Legacy 2. That's what Revolution was added for. Its point was to kind of be like an automatic, like, system like Legacy, but I still use it anyway, even when I'm in EOC. And this has pretty much been what the entire update is. And let's go to settings to see if there's any more little Easter eggs for us. Let's just get rid of that. Looks nice. I actually like the look of it this time. It resembles the 2012, but it's just not quite there. So game settings, if you look over here, it's just these two options, but I'm going to stick with the Legacy combat mode, even though when this comes out, I'm not always going to stick with it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think on this update. I give it, I wasn't really a fan of EOC, and don't know how I feel about split combat in a game like RuneScape, but I'm going to give this update, considering what cards we have been dealt, a 9 out of 10, and only a 9 out of 10 because of the situation with EOC kind of being forced and stuff on that. But I don't really want to get into that topic. Just, yeah. Tell me what you guys think and enjoy.